Welcome and get ready to have your understanding of space travel challenged by these 50 amazing facts that will leave you scratching your head and questioning why all these facts were not taught in school. Before we start, please help us out by hitting that like and subscribe button. Now, let's get started. Number 1, first humans in space. Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space on April 12, 1961. His spacecraft, Vostok 1, completed an orbit of Earth in just 108 minutes. This historic flight made Gagarin an international hero and a symbol of Soviet space achievements. Number 2, the moon landing. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin stepped onto the moon's surface on July 20, 1969, during the Apollo 11 mission. Armstrong's famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," captured the spirit of exploration. This mission proved that humans could leave Earth and set foot on another world. Number 3, weightlessness in space. Astronauts in orbit experience weightlessness because they're constantly falling around Earth. This phenomenon creates a feeling of floating known as microgravity. It challenges astronauts to adapt to new ways of moving and working. Number 4, the sound of silence. Space is silent because there's no air or other medium to carry sound waves. That's why astronauts rely on radios and other electronic communication tools. It creates a uniquely peaceful environment unlike anywhere on Earth. Number 5, spacesuits as mini spaceships. A modern space suit costs about $12 million and acts as a mini spaceship. It provides oxygen, regulates temperature, and shields astronauts from micrometeoroids and radiation. These suits are essential for survival outside the protective cocoon of a spacecraft. Number 6, time dilation in space. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station, ISS, experience time a little differently than people on Earth. Due to the effects of Einstein's theory of relativity, they actually age a tiny bit slower. It's a fascinating reminder of how gravity and motion can bend time itself. Number 7, first American in space. Alan Shepard became the first American in space on May 5, 1961. His Mercury Redstone 3 mission aboard the Freedom 7 spacecraft lasted only 15 minutes. Even though it was a short flight, it paved the way for future U.S. space exploration. Number 8, longest space flight. The longest continuous time spent in space by a single person was 437 days. Russian cosmonaut Valery Polyakov achieved this record on the Mir space station from 1994 to 1995. His journey helped scientists learn how the human body adapts to long-term weightlessness. Number 9, Earth's thin atmosphere. The Kármán line, 100 kilometers above sea level, is generally considered the official boundary of space. Beyond this line, the atmosphere becomes too thin to support conventional aircraft. This is where the realm of space truly begins. Number 10, sleeping in zero-G. Astronauts sleep in sleeping bags that are attached to the walls of the ISS. Without gravity, they can drift around and bump into things while asleep. So, these sleeping bags keep them comfortably in place. Number 11, cosmic radiation. Outside of Earth's protective atmosphere, astronauts are exposed to high-energy cosmic radiation. This radiation can damage cells and increase cancer risk over long periods. That's why spacecraft and spacesuits have special shielding. Number 12, tethered spacewalks. When astronauts leave the ISS to perform spacewalks, they're always tethered to the station. This safety line keeps them from drifting away into space. In emergencies, they have jet-powered backpacks called safer units to maneuver back. Number 13, toilet trouble. Going to the bathroom in space is much trickier than on Earth. The ISS toilets use vacuum systems to collect waste and keep it from floating around. Astronauts must be careful to aim correctly in microgravity. Number 14, first space shuttle flight. The first space shuttle, Columbia, launched on April 12, 1981. This reusable spacecraft changed the way humans approach space travel. It could carry astronauts and cargo, then return to Earth for future missions. Number 15, lunar dust. The moon's surface is covered in fine, powdery dust called regolith. This dust sticks to everything and even scratch the astronauts' visors. It's one of the many challenges for future lunar explorers. Number 16, sunrise and sunset on the ISS. Astronauts on the ISS witness 16 sunrises and sunsets every day. That's because the ISS orbits Earth every 90 minutes. It's a constant reminder of how fast they're moving. Number 17, cold temperatures in space. Space is a place of extremes. In the shadow of Earth, temperatures can plunge to minus 250 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 160 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, in direct sunlight, temperatures can soar to 250 degrees F, 120 degrees Celsius. Number 18, Martian gravity. Mars is only 38% of Earth's gravity. Astronauts visiting Mars would be able to jump higher and carry heavy loads more easily. It would be like having super strength compared to life on Earth. Number 19, space junk problem. Earth's orbit is cluttered with over 100 million pieces of debris. These range from tiny flecks of paint to entire defunct satellites. This space junk poses a hazard to spacecraft and astronauts. Number 20, rocket fuel efficiency. Launching a rocket into space requires immense amounts of fuel. In fact, about 90% of a rocket's weight at liftoff is fuel alone. That's why making rockets more efficient is such a big deal. Number 21, first woman in space. Valentina Tereshkova became the first woman in space on June 16, 1963. She orbited Earth 48 times in her Vostok 6 spacecraft. Her flight proved that women could handle the challenges of space travel. Number 22, no atmosphere, no weather. The moon has no atmosphere to create wind or rain. That's why the footprints left by Apollo astronauts could last millions of years. It's a place frozen in time. Number 23, rocket launch speed. To reach orbit, rockets must travel about 17,500 miles per hour, 28,000 km/h. This incredible speed is what keeps them from falling back to Earth. It's fast enough to circle the entire planet in just 90 minutes. Number 24, tasting space. Food tastes bland to astronauts in space because fluids shift to their heads. This stuffy nose effect dulls their sense of taste. So, spicy sauces and strong flavors become popular on the ISS menu. Number 25, spacesuit layers. A spacesuit has many layers to protect astronauts from the harshness of space. Inside, there's a cooling layer to regulate temperature. Outside, there's a tough shell that shields them from micrometeoroids. Number 26, Hubble's achievements. The Hubble Space Telescope, launched in 1990, orbits Earth at about 340 miles up. It has captured stunning images of distant galaxies, nebulae, and stars. Hubble has helped us understand the origins of the universe. Number 27, spacecraft docking. Docking spacecraft in orbit is a delicate and precise operation. It allows astronauts to move between modules or bring in new supplies. This skill is essential for missions like those on the ISS. Number 28, the vacuum of space. In a vacuum of space, there's no air pressure. If an astronaut's suit were to fail, water in their body would boil instantly. That's why spacesuits are carefully engineered to keep them safe. Number 29, first space tourist. In 2001, Dennis Tito paid $20 million to become the first space tourist. He spent 8 days aboard the ISS, orbiting Earth, and conducting experiments. His trip opened the door for future commercial spaceflight. Number 30, space farming. Astronauts on the ISS grow plants in special chambers to study how they adapt to weightlessness. These experiments help scientists learn how to grow food in space. It's a key step for future missions to Mars and beyond. Number 31, SpaceX reusability. SpaceX changed the game by reusing rocket boosters. This innovation dramatically lowers the cost of sending payloads to space. It's paving the way for more frequent and affordable space travel. Number 32, the smell of space. Astronauts report that their suits smell like hot metal or seared steak after a spacewalk. This comes from high-energy particles interacting with the suits. It's a curious reminder of the strange environment of space. Number 33, drinking water in space. On the ISS, Water is a precious resource. Astronauts recycle urine, sweat, and moisture from their breath to make clean drinking water. This closed-loop system is essential for long-term missions. Number 34, space medicine. Astronauts lose bone density and muscle mass in microgravity. Daily exercise and nutrition are vital to keeping them healthy. These lessons are important for future trips to Mars, which could last years. Number 35, communication lag. Radio signals between Earth and Mars can take up to 24 minutes to travel one way. This delay makes real-time conversations impossible. Astronauts will have to work more independently during Mars missions. Number 36, microgravity haircuts. Haircuts in space need a special vacuum to keep hair clippings from floating away. Without it, tiny hairs could drift and clog air filters or irritate eyes. It's a small but important detail of living in microgravity. Number 37, spacecraft computers. Early spacecraft computers were much less powerful than modern smartphones. Yet these computers guided astronauts safely to the moon and back. Their reliability was crucial for the success of Apollo missions. Number 38, the golden record. Voyager spacecraft carry a golden record with sounds and images from Earth. It's meant to be a message to any intelligent life that might find it. It's a time capsule of Earth's diversity and culture. Number 39, first animal in space. Laika, a Soviet dog, became the first animal to orbit Earth in 1957. Sadly, she didn't survive the mission. Her sacrifice paved the way for human spaceflight by showing how living beings respond to space. Number 40, 3D printing in space. The ISS has a 3D printer that astronauts use to make tools and spare parts. This reduces dependence on Earth for supplies. In the future, 3D printing could even be used to build structures on the Moon or Mars. Number 41, astronaut training. Astronauts train underwater to simulate weightlessness. NASA's Neutral Buoyancy Lab in Texas is a massive pool that holds mock-ups of spacecraft. This helps astronauts practice repairs and spacewalks before their mission. Number 42, protecting eyes from UV rays. The sun's ultraviolet rays are much stronger in space. That's why astronauts' visors have gold coatings to reflect this radiation. It protects their eyes and keeps them safe during spacewalks. Number 43, the Apollo computer. The Apollo guidance computer had only 64 kilobytes of memory, less than a simple calculator today. Yet it was vital in navigating the Apollo spacecraft to the moon and back. It was a triumph of engineering and coding. Number 44, international crew. The ISS is home to astronauts from 19 countries. This international cooperation is a symbol of peace and unity. Working together in space shows what humanity can achieve as a team. Number 45, Earth from space. Astronauts often describe Earth as a fragile blue marble when they see it from space. It's a breathtaking view that shows how precious and small our planet is. Many astronauts become environmental advocates after this perspective. Number 46, space tourism future. Private companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are making space tourism a reality. Soon, ordinary people will be able to experience the wonders of space travel. It's an exciting time for dreamers and adventurers. Number 47, exoplanet exploration. Robotic spacecraft have discovered thousands of planets outside our solar system. These exoplanets could have conditions suitable for life. Studying them is one of humanity's greatest quests. Number 48, rocket launch vibrations. Astronauts experience intense vibrations and G-forces during rocket launches. It's a rough ride, shaking them violently for several minutes. Once in orbit, however, the journey smooths out and becomes calm. Number 49, astronaut diets. Astronauts eat specially packaged food designed for long shelf life and zero-gravity conditions. Many meals are rehydrated with water before eating. It's an essential part of staying healthy and strong in space. Number 50, space time capsules. The Apollo 11 mission left behind a plaque and an American flag on the moon. These items may remain there for millions of years. They serve as a timeless symbol of humanity's first steps beyond Earth. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed all these amazing facts. Please remember to like the video, share on social media, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time,